Bill helps people, both individually and collectively. And whether he was helping a patient or advancing a community goal, his strength is in developing a solution and getting it done. Inertia isn't a problem with Bill, but he isn't one to sit back and simply tell others what to do. He demands more of himself than he asks of others. And as far as getting others involved is concerned, his best recruiting tool is everyone's knowledge that he is going to work harder than you are, and it's embarrassing not to help him. Without Bill Stephenson, a lot of projects would have fizzled, there would be a lot of things left undone, and Longview would be a diminished place.
I met Dr. Bill Stephenson when we were freshmen in medical school in 1964. We had common interest of hunting, fishing, and enjoying the outdoors as well as horseback riding. We developed a very fast friendship and felt that we would like to practice in the same town to enjoy these endeavors. We came to Longview in July of 1975. He was a well-trained orthopedic surgeon, and he brought total joint surgery to East Texas. He was an outstanding physician as well as a faithful and loyal friend. He served on numerous surgical committees and was active in his church. I feel he certainly is deserving of the Dr. Sam Mack Lifetime Achievement Award.
Dr. Stephenson and I have been friends for some 36 years. Not only were we friends, I was a client. He took care of both of my legs, my knees, shoulder, whatever was broken, he fixed it. I took care of his animals. Whatever was broke, I fixed it. One of the more comical things that we got into with, on our hunting lease, we used to work the cattle, and I broke my arm down there one Sunday morning, and Dr. Stephenson, Dr. Taylor had to rush me to the local hospital, and of course being 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning, nobody was there but a couple of nurses, and they were just not sure. They wanted Trapper and Hawkeye were running their surgery facility that morning the way we were dressed, and they finally convinced them who they were, and the doctor on call finally showed up. He wanted to know how big the motorcycle was on that we'd been riding and how bad the wreck was, and we finally convinced him that we were actually what we said we were, and they allowed them to x-ray and cast my arm. And in the meantime of casting my arm, they casted a handful of cactus spurs up under there, and it was 2 or 3 weeks later until I changed the cast that I got all those cactus needles out from underneath my arm. Something was going on all the time. My wife asked him right before he retired what he was going to miss most about retirement, and that was that he enjoyed his clients, not only working on them but visiting with them, and he liked to just, after an exam, open the door, talk to them about the weather, what was going on in their family, and that sort of thing. And he got to be closer to people rather than just a doctor-patient relationship.
Bill's charitable and civic contributions have been as diverse as his interests, but there are two things in common. Bill has not been afraid to jump in and get his hands dirty, whether it was operating heavy equipment to build the athletic field at Trinity School, or building a bridge and marking trails when he led the team of volunteers who built the equestrian and hiking trail at Caddo Lake National Wildlife Refuge. Second, he did not seek or expect recognition. He saw something that needed to be done, and he did it. For more than 50 years I've known Bill. I found him to be a good physician, a good father, and a good citizen who's tried to make a difference in Longview and East Texas. I know of no one more deserving of this award.